Wait.
Oh,
Give it a second to actually
okay,
show up.
cool. No, it's all good.
Sorry,
No, it's cool. It's
it's
cool.
not television.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
There we go. We're live.
We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of They Could Be Heroes. I'm Montana. I'm your dungeon master. I will be creating the story improvised along with our wonderful castmates that we have here today. Going around, starting off with, or
Hi, my name's Danny. I have Fritter, who is a druid, and she is just the most passive being and only wants everything to be fair and wholesome and have a good time.
My name is Pixie. I am playing Amethyst Button, who, despite growing up in a world where there is no such thing as danger, has an anxiety disorder. How does that happen? We don't know. But she's a budding wizard. And she learned her first cantrip, and she's very excited about it.
Hi, I'm Tallmark. I play later Hardy Haha Junior. Specifically, I'm kind of an idiot. My character, sorry, is kind of. I'm brilliant. I'm so smart.
somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle.
Some
there.
but I average out alongside my character, who's kind of the village idiot, or going to become the village idiot, I suppose. A village idiot to be. That's what we'll call him.
Excellent.
Without
And
a village.
a lone wanderer. And we will have one more person joining us later on. I wonder if they can see her name. Well, you'll be meeting her, Sarah, and Edith Abelthop. I can't ever pronounce the last name, but she'll be joining us with her character, and we will wait for her patiently. But before that, we're going to get into the game. Last time, our four young heroes actually had their birthday in their village, where they had to set off because, as people with the bookmark, they're destined to have a feeling to leave, to have the wanderlust, to travel and learn about the world. So they headed off into the world and found an interesting tree in their forest. This tree was pure white bark with golden leaves, and underneath this giant tree there was creatures chained up to the tree itself. As the children approached and talked to them, they found out that these creatures were gods, quote unquote, maybe, and that they had been chained here by the one true god. But they gave their blessings and set off and showed them the way to leave this forest, which has been protected by this said god of the world. So they traveled through a door, then they traveled down a hallway, up some stairs, through an S-shaped door. Yes, a door shaped like an S. They kind of pushed it open, went out, and they met Sir, a knight of the kingdom of alphabets. And he said, "Hey, I have a horse-drawn cart." To their surprise or not surprise, they looked over and saw a horse drawing a cart. The cart was, well, the horse was also smoking. He was a bad horse. But Sir gave him a ride into the kingdom. They soon discovered that there was something interesting about this kingdom. Beyond the houses shaped like different letters, there's also people just scattered throughout the street, laying down, asleep, as Sir explained that this kingdom has been cursed with narcolepsy. People in it just randomly fall asleep for a random period of time and then wake up. So Sir brought them to the king, where the king was eager to meet these new heroes, as people of the bookmark are some special breed, true heroes of this land, they say. The king was quickly eager to ask them their help. in solving this witch problem that has been going on for quite some time, an unknown amount of time. So the king, giving them their blessings and sending them off on their way, has let them outside of the kingdom, the castle walls, where that's where we begin. The characters are sitting around, people are moving throughout the streets, stepping over a body here, stepping over a body there, but continuing along their days, busy with whatever duties they must have. Right now, the children are sitting in the streets, looking around, seeing that there are lots of people, lots of things happening, but yet not really much of a direction of where to go and meet this witch. Excuse me, children. Someone walks by and bumps into later.
Hey, watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going, kid.
I'm not going anywhere. Where are you going?
What? I don't. I don't have time for this. And he just walks away.
Let's follow him.
Didn't seem very polite, did he?
Anger only breeds anger. It's not worth it. Maybe he just had a bad day, and he was going somewhere where it was going to be a bad time. I think we should just let it go and let him go and hope the positive energy follows him.
Later's like eyeing him and seeing where's he walking to? Like which way is he walking?
So he's just walking just left of where you guys are. So you're standing looking out front of the gates. He's walking parallel alongside of the kingdom gates. And he walks down just like a couple of buildings down before he takes another right. Takes a right down some street.
I want to try my new spell.
All
I
right.
want to try my new cantrip. Can I? Wait, what did I pick?
It was in that moment. Amethyst knew they fucked up.
It was minor illusion, right? Can I want to
Yes.
try and make like a little. I want to try and make a butterfly. I want to
Okay.
try and make what looks like a butterfly and fly away.
It's like in front of this guy. He's just kind of walking.
No, I don't care. No, not. I've forgotten about that.
Okay,
Just
cool,
like
awesome.
at the gate, like, ha!
A butterfly appears, just flaps its wings about 6 or 7 times, and then poof,
Guys,
disappears.
look what I did! Look what I did, guys! I want to do it again. I do it again.
Another one.
Look, guys! Look! I can do magic now, you guys! Oh my god! Ah!
Good job, Amethyst. See, positive energy. It's good. It's good for everyone. Now, we're supposed to be befriending a witch, right?
Oh yeah!
So while they're distracted, Later has gone to the corner that the man has turned around and is like hiding like right around the corner of the building, like still watching him, but just from the sides.
Yeah, roll stealth roll.
All right.
As this small child kind of walks up to the building, puts his back up against it, and kind of looks around, very shady.
Very
I rolled
shady.
A 9.
A 9. Yeah, you do one of these as you like look around the building, and then you notice that he's like looking back at you. What? And he does one of these to you, and then
Just wave.
turns around, and he walks into what looks like some establishment. There's like some guy who's just like kind of leaning up against the wall outside, and he's like, yeah.
Okay, I turn and look to see what my friends are doing.
Your friends are just kind of
Oh, you're
sitting
still
there
making
watching
butterflies?
butterflies.
What a butterfly!
Gotta
Ritter?
be very supportive of Amethyst. So I am watching the butterflies.
Fair.
Even though it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
Someone just This lady's kind of walking by. She has like a basket with like kind of a cloth over top of it. It's a wicker basket, shaped like a D. She's walking past it, and she's just like, "Are you casting magic?"
Um, uh, yeah, yes. Is that? I'm sorry if that's against the rules.
Hey, this.
And I put my hands behind my back.
Oh, I've just I've never seen someone cast magic before. That's incredible. Can you do
Oh,
that again?
yeah. See, and I do it again, but this time it's like bigger. It's like a bigger butterfly.
Whoa, did you see that? And then you see a couple of people are just like, whoa, did you see that? And there's later you're starting to see that like everyone kind of around their area is slowly starting to kind of notice that there's this magic butterfly flapping its wing a couple times and disappearing. And the crowd is slowly starting to form around Amethyst, Fritter, and Edith.
I, uh, I, uh,
Hey,
don't feel
Sarah.
good about this.
I feel absolutely terrible about this.
Hey, Sarah.
Where's this crowd?
Uh,
Oh, I
the
woke
crowd
up.
is-
I was sleeping.
Do you need to be caught up?
Hi, Edith. We were waiting for you. And I was casting butterflies, and now there's people staring at us a lot because I was making butterflies.
Amethyst is doing
With
really
magic.
good. I think later hates somebody, but I hope that it'll be the bigger person and let it go.
No, I don't think you need to be the bigger person here. I'm trying to remember my voice for this. And I think those butterflies are great. So obviously, everyone should be very impressed. I just start clapping.
And some other people are like, yeah, oh, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, right? It's very cool.
Okay, butterflies are fun, but we're supposed to go talk to a witch, right? So we should go do that, maybe.
So as people are clapping, a couple of people throw about 14 copper coins towards you, and then someone throws 10 silver pieces and 2 gold pieces at you, and they're like, oh, very good show. Wow, look at this.
I pick up some of the gold and I go, I think you dropped this, and I try to give it back to them.
Oh no, it is yours. Could you see that butterfly? I'm going to be talking about this all day. And people are like, oh yeah, and they kind of see that you've stopped casting magic, and you feel like they're like kind of wandering off mostly. The woman there with the basket and the D is still just in fix in what's going on. Oh, I think they gave that to you. It's yours.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've had a job.
Oh, well, you have a talent in magic. That is, wow, I've heard of people studying for years and never being able to cast any spell. It's quite the feat.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna learn a lot more because the bird that was tied to the golden tree told me that I would if I listened to the wind.
Oh well, sure. That's very nice that bird did that for you. She definitely feels like a little condescending. Oh, you guys don't notice, but she does have a little condescending attitude. Like she doesn't fully believe in that, but she can't really disprove anything that's happening right now. So, well, my name's Julius.
Julius.
Julius, yes.
Hi, I'm Amethyst. And this is Fritter and Later and Edith.
It's very nice to meet all of you young children. You should definitely be. And she all of a sudden she just falls asleep and just starts snoring on the ground.
She must be very
Right.
tired.
Narcle thing.
Narkle
Narcolepsy.
Clarkle, that's it.
Narcle Clarkle.
She
The
fell victim to the
curse!
Narkle Clarkle.
Right, weren't we supposed to like stop the
Curse.
curse from this witch? This like your butterflies are good magic. This seems less good magic. I'd
Yeah.
almost say bad magic.
Bad
I would
magic.
say that we shouldn't jump to conclusions. It could be an accident. What if the witch just sneezes and it happens and the witch doesn't even know?
Well,
Let's not jump to negative conclusions.
We should go tell her then.
Yeah, go befriend the witch.
Let's go tell the witch that she made a terrible mistake and please ask her to stop.
All of a sudden, you
Seems
see
very fair.
Julius starts to kind of move. Oh, you see that her basket was full of buns that were shaped like E's.
Ease.
Bunnies!
Were they? Wait. They were buns shaped like E's.
Yeah.
Bunnies!
Oh, my bunnies fell out. Oh. And she starts putting them back into the basket. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just saying that.
Let me help you with your bunnies.
Oh, thank you. I need to bring them to market.
Okay, we're gonna go up the mountain, but I hope that you if you feel sleepy, maybe like sit down or something so you don't like fall too far, okay?
Yes, but you're heading up the mountain.
Yeah,
Or
to see the
to
witch.
where that's where the witch is, right?
What? Wow, you children? No, don't do that. You don't want to anger her and have some curse befallen upon you as well.
Oh, we're not gonna anger. We're gonna just ask very politely. We're gonna be really nice about it.
Oh, well,
We're gonna remove the curse, not like get more. That would be really dumb.
I think you maybe should ask for some help. It is quite the ways up the mountain, and there's other things up the mountain, wolves and other different monsters that live in the mountains towards the witch. So be careful.
We will. If you approach everything by being nice and fair, things will work out.
Yeah.
Yes. Things have always worked out when you just be nice. That's how it has always worked.
Where are your parents?
Back in the village.
Yeah, we left them behind forever. It's kind of like a thing.
Oh,
It's because we've got these marks.
what?
We got
Oh, this-
bookmarks.
She drops the basket.
Bookmark was right here.
Mine's a tramp stamp.
She drops the basket. Just focuses her eyes on Edith's tattoo. Wait, what?
It's a bookmark. Like it's a mark that's a book.
Oh,
It's a mark that's a book, and
It's a
that means
picture of a
that-
book.
It means that we're special or something.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're from the legends. I didn't believe that this is
What? That's
true.
crazy because like this whole place is from the legends for us. Like there's books all about the crazy things that happen here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really, everything's a legend if you've never experienced it for yourself.
Put that on
Yeah.
a t-shirt.
maybe I will. That's a very interesting idea. Putting words on t-shirts.
You could probably
Interesting.
write it out in buns too, since that's kind of your thing.
Spell it in the mountains.
It would
know-
just say,
Yes, with the bunnies. You know, I get. Wow, I'm shocked. I never thought I would meet children like you. I hope that you will. I hope you will do something great.
well,
But
we're
I
gonna
guess you
start
won't
by
need
talking
anyone.
to the witch. So
Okay.
hopefully that'll be great.
Just follow this road, and it'll lead you to the mountain. That's right there. And she points out to above the line of the houses, and you see a mountain. There's like this dark smoke ring that kind of encircles the top of it.
They're having a nice campfire. Probably making s'mores.
Let's go get some s'mores, guys. And I start walking.
S'mores is when
I
Leda
follow
finally tunes
Amethyst.
back into the conversation.
We're walking towards a large mountain.
Oh yeah, do we still
Through
have
the
our
city gates.
horse-drawn cart?
You don't have the horse-drawn cart right now.
That's fair. We can just do it on foot. I'm gonna do somersaults.
You
Just want to somersault up the mountain.
okay?
Cartwheels.
You're cartwheeling out of the city through
Yeah.
the city streets. You guys walk and move past some people with horse-drawn carts. The horses just kind of pulling the carts on their two legs. As you guys kind of walk past, you see that there's these beautiful S-shaped houses, B-shaped houses, Q-shaped houses.
Ooh.
Very beautiful, ornate, colorful houses as you walk through the streets, and people give you a look. Some people try to call you, "Hey, would you want to buy some of this? Children, would you like to buy some of this?" And you guys kind of ignore them, not too much, just as you kind of pass through the streets. You eventually get to the edge of the kingdom, and you get to the edge of the mountain. You slowly start walking up this winding trail. The trees themselves look quite interesting. Some with a hint more green, some with a light green, some that twist in shape that kind of looks like a F that you type into a typewriter, like a typewriter F. Some trees look like letters, some look like numbers. As you slowly start walking your way up the mountain. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
Yep. Three.
3.
Feels rather appropriate. That's including the
12.
+1.
18.
6.
Cool. Excellent. So, Fritter, as you're walking up the mountain, you smell something off. Like if someone had soaked their clothing in water and they were sweating in it before and they didn't wash it out properly and then dried in the sun. It smells like that, just slowly coming into your nostril.
Smells a bit mildewy, don't you guys think? That's kind of fun.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, as you guys walk further, another 5 minutes up, the smell starts to becoming more pronounced. It definitely smells like it is moist, whatever it is coming from, and it's starting to get stronger and stronger the closer you get. And then
Okay,
you
guys, wait. Before we go any farther, I have a wand of secrets, and I want to use it to see if there's like a trap or something set ahead.
Okay.
A what?
A wand of secrets.
No, a trap. A trap.
Rwanda
Oh,
secrets?
Why would that be a thing?
I don't know, but I read about them in movies, and they're not in movies in books.
No movies, the moving books that you should sometimes read.
You know, they're like movies, except there's no pictures, and it's just
You really do believe in
pocket.
magic, and I like it.
So you use the wand of secrets, and you do about 60 feet ahead. There is a patch of leaves that kind of are sitting on the ground, and as you cast this wand, a little sparkle goes around them, shaping a loop, and you see that the sparkles kind of go up the side of it, and you see that is attached to a tree, and it is some sort of snare on the ground.
Guys, there's a thing on the ground,
Like a
and it's
drum
going up to
snare?
that tree. Look, what do you think it is?
There's probably a lot of things on the ground.
No, but this is a wand of secrets, so it finds traps, which are these things that like catch you when you don't want to be caught, like people who want to like stop you from doing things. So I think that might be a trap. Someone
I've
should
heard
poke
about these. This is probably like a hunting trap. I read about it a lot in my AFLOPS Foobles. And it's probably something to like catch a hare or a particularly fast turtle.
Oh.
Later grabs his head to make sure that all his hair is still there.
Why?
If it catches hair, you gotta be careful.
I don't want to lose my hair.
Well, don't put your hair in the trap then.
Okay.
Later, I think you should poke it with a stick and see what happens.
Okay. Later grabs the stick and pokes the trap.
What was that?
Stick talking to you?
legit.
Later
Oh, it's
pokes it.
Yeah, like safely. Like a long stick.
Okay. Poke it with the long stick. Give me a sleight of hand.
6.
6. Okay.
Sleight of no more hands.
So you're poking this, and all of a sudden, it wraps around the stick, and you go to try to remove your hand from the stick as quick as possible because it's like tugging on it, but you don't get away quite quickly enough, and you take 2 points of damage as your hand gets cut open by the stick, getting pulled away.
Am I probably at full health from whatever rest we had? Yeah, okay.
Yes, you guys have never taken damage in your entire life.
I took...
You're bleeding now.
Oh, great.
And you hear... About
That was a terrible idea, Amethyst.
30 feet away.
It was a bad idea.
Mumbling and wow, were you gonna share later? Where'd you get that?
The stick? Or the blood?
No. What? The jam.
What is this red stuff? Later, licks his hand.
It tastes metallically. Metallically.
Tastes metallically red.
Did you steal a bunny from the baker lady?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
How does it feel?
Bad.
Bad? Nothing's ever felt bad
to
before.
steal?
It's okay.
Well, this is bad because you're feeling bad. I feel bad because I made you feel bad.
Honestly, I think this is what you get for not sharing the little biscuit you stole. The bunny you stole.
I didn't steal a bunny.
Well, how else did you get jam on your hands?
You touch the stick.
Okay.
It is dangling in the air with the rope attached to it.
Pull on it.
Okay, yeah, you pull on it. You have blood on your hands now. From where he had cut his hand, there was blood on the stick, and you pulled away, and there's blood on your hand. And dirt.
Look, later shared.
The jam's from the stick. I bite the stick to see if it's actually a biscuit.
I thought I was supposed to be the
jam
group
in it.
idiot.
roll a I guess just roll a d20.
Me?
11.
Okay.
11. That is the AC of a stick. As you bite into the stick, and you get like moss and like grass and dirt in your mouth.
Okay, that wasn't filled with jam and doesn't taste good at all.
Again, about 30 feet away, you.
Okay, I feel like.
Partying!
What?
You just go to the
That
voice.
sounds like do you guys hear the party? It sounds like people are having a good time.
I'm
Maybe
not
they
having
know
a
where the
good time.
jam's coming. Well, maybe you need to just like suck it up and go to a party so you feel better. Or we can talk to this person. Maybe they have jam or they're putting jam on sticks. What a weird choice.
Yeah, just like lick it until all the jam is gone.
You know what? Later, roll me a Constitution roll.
Hmm?
That's a good one. Yeah, Constitution
Later,
roll.
you're gonna bleed to death right here.
8.
An 8. Okay. It is. There's something that, like, when you're licking it, you've never tasted something like this before. It's new. It's fresh. You kind of like the taste a little bit.
Oh no.
Just a little bit. It's strange. It's definitely a flavor that is something you're not used to, but it's something that you think maybe over time. Who knows?
Like kids putting
Slimy
pennies
yet
in their mouth.
satisfying.
Okay,
Later's a fucking cannibal.
I just want to look at, because like mine came off and I see later still licking because it's like, one, this tasted nasty and you're wrong.
It's coming out of
Two,
me.
That you just
Pardon?
I said
oh,
it's
Okay.
coming out of me.
that's I mean, I know things sometimes come out of people, but I remember you're mostly supposed to cover that up, according to my
Yeah.
parents. We had a bit of a talk about it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
Um,
put that in your mouth.
Oops. Tastes good.
Okay, let's
Why don't you-
just
why
put
don't
your
we-
sleeve over it and let's go find this person. Maybe they can help tell us about jam hands and
Yeah,
why this
maybe-
is happening.
Maybe they
I
know
want to
why
drag
there's
him
jam
towards the
inside of
sound.
us.
Okay, it is off the
Drag
trail.
him towards the sound of this
As you
room.
guys are going up the trail, the sound is a little bit off into the bushes. And as you start walking towards the bushes, you actually hear and footsteps are kind of moving away from you at a quick pace. But you see the bushes kind of
That's probably the
rustling and
hair they
moving.
were trying to catch.
Hey, don't
I've heard about
don't
this
run
thing.
away. We have a question.
In the distance, you
We have a question about jam. Come back.
It's a
No, okay.
party.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bushes.
So there's
Which
two
means
birds.
we need to get. No, it means we need to get our hands on the bird. Bird hands on. It's probably a bird,
we-
right? That's what rustles in
Yeah,
bushes.
we need to catch the birds. Is that what you're saying?
What if
Yeah.
the birds don't want to be caught?
That's what I think.
Where's the bush with the birds in it?
We're staring at it.
That's what was the rustling.
Oh.
But it's
so if
gone
there's
because
two
it
in the
moved.
bush.
Here, I'm gonna.
Later, I think your brain's not working because of the jam.
Don't worry.
why.
I'm pretty sure that I can track it because I learned about hunting in my flables. I'm going to try and make a survival roll to find this thing that I think is a bird.
All right. Roll survival.
I didn't read the story of Little Red Riding Hood, apparently. Ooh, that's a 23.
Oh, 23. As you're looking through these bushes and you're trying to find a bird, you actually find a feather. And then further ahead, you see that there's a footprint of what looks to be 3 kind of prongs that are kind of walking out towards the direction that these feet were going. And you decide to start following it. And you're following through the bushes. And it does go off the path a little bit, but then starts to go up the mountain. You start noticing that you find another smaller trail. This trail is moving through the bushes and trees, and eventually gets to what appears to be some sort of cave opening. And from inside, you hear.
Sounds like a bush.
Do I know about? Once again, bird in the bush, now in a cave.
Are there any bushes
What
in the
if
cave?
what if there's no bush in the cave? Does that change the birds?
Well, we still have the goal to get it in our hands because it's worth more.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this is still good for us. I'm pretty sure a cave only has one entrance, so it can't get out, but we can go in. Can't get out with us without us seeing it, like a house. A
So
cave is
no
a
matter
house.
I
what,
have
we're
a
coming out of
torch.
this with a friend that is a person or a bird. I'm down.
I have a torch.
The last bird we talked to was real
so that
cool.
we could
Yeah,
see
okay.
inside the cave.
We know about fire, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, we used it.
Su-
It just never hurt us
Yeah.
before.
Right. Okay, so let's just light it then.
Right. I ruffle in my bag and I take out my torch and my. How do you light a torch? I don't know. With the tinder box, I guess.
Correct.
I also have a tinder
Oh, that's
box.
right.
I use the tinder box and I light the torch and goes.
Yeah, let's see how good you are with doing that. Roll me a survival roll. It's not, you're 13-year-old
no.
children. I'm not sure how well you can light a tinder box. Use a tinder box.
Hey, we're
Survival.
teens.
I got a
was doing
12.
this shit at like 8 years old.
I said you were 13. I did not say you were children. I said you were 13.
Yeah,
Oh.
if we were
12.
Jewish, we'd be adults.
Right.
That's upsetting. I rolled a 12 in survival.
Cool. Yeah, you fumble with it a little bit. It takes you about 5 minutes or so, but yeah, you eventually get this torch lit. It gets hot really quickly, and you have to move your hand away from it. It surprises you because it's never
It's
happened
never
before.
done that before.
Hey, what do you mean? It's like hot?
Like I don't want to touch it. Like my body doesn't like it.
Well, that's negative.
Yeah. It's never done that before. It's usually just nice and warm.
Should I touch the jam to it?
Are you going to just you start putting your hand towards it later?
No, I
You
think
can put your jam on it if you want.
I think we'll save cauterization of the next episode.
Caring is caring.
Cool. So
It's
you
okay.
guys
It's okay.
start
I'll just hold it. I'll hold it down here, and then it doesn't do the bad feeling.
No bad touch. Great.
No bad touch. Should we go inside?
Yeah, now that we got this torch, that's definitely for cave exploration.
Cool.
All right, let's go inside.
I'm gonna give the torch to Edith and make Edith go in first.
Great. I am the best, so this does make sense. I'll lead the way with the torch.
Fritter confidently
And my
follows Edith in.
sword in my other hand. Could I have a sword now?
What? No.
I did.
Didn't
When we gotta
you?
pick out all those
Didn't we
weapons.
each get to
Edith
pick
Oh
a
yeah,
weapon?
the
you
king gave us
did,
stuff.
yes.
Remember? That's why I have the one.
Yes. That
I
is
think
true.
I chose a
Alright.
stick.
So
And
you
I think
have-
I look
right,
very cool.
right.
No,
So you
no, I
all
chose
whip out
a
your
net.
weapons?
Oh yeah, I got a longbow.
I have a net.
I have my wand.
Nice. So
So
you guys start heading in. Edith first, Fritter afterwards. I'm guessing Amethyst is next, and then later is coming up the last. Gonna say something else, but didn't. Cool. So you guys are moving through the cave, and it's not too long before there's like a bend around the cave, and your light meets another light that's coming out. It sounds like a fire just crackling away. But you also see shadows up against the walls of different creatures. You see like wings come up and then slam down.
Burns! Burns and s'mores!
They freeze.
Hear us.
Everything goes quiet.
hey,
Oh God.
do you all know about jam?
Aren't we here to ask about sleeping by accident?
Are there
That's-
people around the fire?
That's for the witch. We
You
just
can't see
got
it, so
this-
just around the corner.
I'm gonna go around the corner.
Cool. As you come around the corner, you didn't notice it before, but there is something looking at you that's sitting right at the corner. You look down, and at first it's interesting because one of the main creatures that you read in books that had to do with anything about humanoid creatures and like weird humanoid creatures. Uh, this would appear to be a goblin of some sort. Although this goblin has a big round head, pointy ears, and then wings with crow-like wings and hands that are attached to it. As it
It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you or anything. Hi, I'm Amethyst. What's your name?
I am Krogob.
Crowbob?
Krogob.
Krogob.
Oh, God.
Bob.
That's better than Crowbob.
Krogob.
That's a really cool name.
Gob.
Crow. What? Do you know about jam that's inside your body?
Turns into the, which you didn't notice before, which are two other creatures. One is a crow creature that is about the same size as the goblin, with a nice long crow beak and long feathers, but arms with like fingers detached at the end of them, but feathers underneath. But it is all black. And the other creature, which is what looks to be a complete goblin. Green head, sharp, big, toothy maw, and small little body with this tattered kind of clothing that kind of wraps around it. Like a Tarzan-esque kind of, tattered clothing. They're both sitting around a fire that, they're both sitting on two chairs with like a game board in the middle of it.
Kroga, you're like a combination of that one and that one. Like if you push them together, it would make you.
Looks back again. I don't see it.
Oh, that one's got wings, and that one's a goblin, and you're a goblin with wings. So it's like a combination.
Just hold up my hand to show Krogob the jam.
Blood. They're talking about blood.
Blood! I turned to Amethyst. I knew it. I knew it was blood. I should have said something. I knew it was blood.
What
It's really good, though.
It was blood. You didn't know it was blood. You thought it was jam.
No,
What's
I didn't say it
blood?
was jam.
You don't know what blood is.
No,
We
Edith
do
said it was
not
jam.
need to
I knew it was
fight.
blood.
We do not need to fight. It'll be okay. We
But
were
Later's
all right
lying.
in our own ways.
No, I was right.
Is blood Kroglub, is blood a bad thing or a good thing?
It's good when it happens to others. It makes us laugh. And they all start laughing.
I get the feeling that's not a happy laugh. It's not a friendly laugh.
It sounds pretty fun.
They seem pretty happy.
One in the back says.
Okay, so
My mind
does
just keeps
everyone-
going crow creature, creature.
Or a creature.
Crow creature.
Hey, were you the guys who set that little trap before that we poked with a stick?
Yes, it was funny. We thought it wasn't going to hurt you when you poked it, but then it did. And then we laughed.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
You were crying later.
Shut up.
So,
Okay.
So it's bad when it happens to you, but it's good when it happens to other people. So it's bad for later.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
But
I
it's
feel
good
well.
for all of us, though.
But
Are we?
I feel this feeling inside me that's like I don't like it when it's bad for later.
But
It doesn't feel good for me because it doesn't feel good for him. What is that feeling?
It's okay now.
you just see a blank face.
You're right. I'm talking crazy. It's fine.
You. Ooh. Ah. Oh, one second. Oh. And then walks over to the other ones. And they all kind of like get into a huddle. And they just.
Hugs.
I feel like, should we be huddling too?
Yeah, let's huddle. Let's do our own huddle.
Yeah.
What?
How you guys
I'm not
doing?
sure what we're talking about, but this feels right though, right?
Jam.
Yeah.
Jam is
Yeah.
You see
Just
that
keep
they
looking
look
over at
over and
them.
they see that you've gone into a huddle, and they start lowering their voices.
We have to talk really quietly because
Okay, yeah. Got it.
they started talking quietly too.
Disturb them, right?
They started noticing you started talking quieter, and they started talking.
This is a fun game, but I don't see any s'mores.
That's a good point. Wait, I look around their campfire. Do they only have the game? Do they have any s'mores?
They don't have any s'mores. Well, you're unsure because there are sticks hovering above the fire. And actually,
Hovering,
you notice
like
that's where the
hovering.
smell's coming from. Of like this whole area, you notice that smell is distinctly coming from whatever they're cooking above the fire.
What does it smell like?
It smells like old, damp,
musky.
moldy stuff.
Oh, right, that smell.
I think they're cooking socks or mushrooms or something.
Can I do
I'm
an
gonna look in.
investigation?
Yes, roll an investigation.
See what it is.
16.
16. It is appears to be some sort of fabric rolled up into like a ball, into like these different balls. And the more you smell it, the more it does kind of remind you of mushrooms. And you look at it, and it does look like it has flakes and speckled pieces of mushrooms within inside of these balls.
So mushrooms inside of balls of fabric?
Yes.
Huh.
Mushroom s'mores.
And they break out of their huddle. How would you all? I want you to meet our friend. Yes, come meet our friend.
Your friend?
Yeah.
Who's your friend?
That's a nice person.
Is it the witch?
Yeah, are you
What?
friends with the witch?
I
Yeah,
went.
is it
We're
the
looking
witch?
for the witch because we're sure
We're
that
supposed to go talk
she's-
to a witch.
the witch is friendly, and we have to talk about the witch because they're accidentally hurting other people. So we have to fix that.
Oh, 1 second. And they get back into the huddle.
They're so friendly. The creatures are so friendly.
And then they pop back out. Oh, all right. Yes, I will take you to the witch, who is not the friend I was speaking about before, but is a friend of ours as well.
Who's
Oh, awesome! Thank you
Wait,
so
now we
much.
don't get to meet the other friend.
the other friend?
Yeah.
It's the witch.
Woo!
Oh, what a funny riddle.
Ah, you were playing a little joke on us, pretending it was different people. You're funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's
Come
go see
on.
the
And
witch.
He kind of like gets behind you and kind of like starts shoving it. Go. This way.
Okay.
And the other two are kind of like, caw.
Are we going back out the cave or like down somewhere
Further
else?
into the cave. As
This is
gonna end great.
I'm pretty sure that the witch was like up the path that we just got distracted from because we had to find out about Jam. So like,
Where the witch is.
is this a shortcut?
Which witch are you talking about?
Which witch is which?
There's more than one witch?
Witch?
I don't know.
well, it's not. This witch is the witch of sleep. You're thinking the
Oh.
witch, which is not the witch that I'm going to. That's the switch witch.
We want the witch.
But we do want the sleep witch because, like, she made everyone sleep, right? So this
Yeah, we
seems
do want
legit,
the
and we didn't even tell them about the
Allegedly.
sleeping. Right?
Come on,
Yeah,
man. I
that's right.
trust our friends.
Yeah, it could be which is the witch which.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. This seems right. I have the choice. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got the torch. So you go first, Edith.
Oh, I thought, yeah, definitely, obviously. Also, what's the witch's name? We've just been calling them witch, and since you're friends, like you probably know, right? We want to be polite and stuff so we can like maintain a good dialogue.
Her name's Crone.
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 Oh, cool.
That's a pretty name.
Is it like
That's
witch
really-
crone or just crone?
No, it's Crone Old.
Or like,
Cronold?
Crone Old.
oh, so should we be polite and say Mrs. or Mix or Mr. Old?
No, none of that.
Okay, cool.
Just Cronold.
Cronold. Which Cronold?
It's like
No,
Ronald.
you just
Got
say
it.
Crone. Don't
Crone.
tell her
Just
that I said
Crone.
her last name. Damn it.
Oh,
Crone.
wow. On a first name basis. Like, y'all must be real good friends. That's so nice that she would extend that to us as well.
Yes, she's
Cool.
nice. This way.
You sound
Okay.
very confident about that.
Krogob leads you up what appears to be these stairs that have been made out of the rock itself, and leads you up, spiraling up this way and that, going up the mountain. It does seem like this is going a little bit quicker. You're making your way up the mountain. It takes about 20 minutes or so walking up these stairs before you seem to come out into a larger cavern. In this cavern, it is quite open and spacious. It has beds just kind of laying about the place. Like as you walk in, the floor is just covered in beds and pillows that kind of mountain up the sides. In the middle of the room, there's a big pot, about 10 by 10 feet and 10 feet high. And there's a large stick that's just like kind of sticking out of the pot. Over
Slumber party!
You know, if there's just one person who lives here, why does she have so many beds?
She probably has a lot of friends, so she has guests over all the time.
Slumber party.
I guess.
Although that's a really big pot, probably for all like a potluck and stuff. That's so cool. Hey, Krogog, how much time do you have sleepovers with Crone?
Oh, never. I mean, all the time. It's sleeping is what we love the best, right? Everyone. Ah! Says the other two.
Oh.
Cool. Usually sleepovers are more about the stuff you do before sleeping, but like, I mean, I guess to each their own. That's cool.
You've never had a
Deep hat.
sleepover, Edith. You don't know.
Wow.
Hey, I have plenty of sleepovers, okay? I just invite anyone.
I
'cause,
know you didn't get invited to Stacy's sleepover.
You know what? I didn't want to go,
Let's
even if
not
she did
fight.
invite me.
Let's not.
What
There
about a
could
sleep
be a-
under?
Sleep under what? The blankets? That's how most people sleep.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect.
And
Clear or something, but don't get you.
So I later climbs into a bed.
No, don't lie down.
literally all you need to do is just lay down where you are, because there are beds everywhere.
Oh, later lays down.
Don't lay down. I like try and grab him before he lays down.
But I'm tired.
Roll a wisdom saving throw later.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
Wisdom. 17.
17. Excellent. You start feeling tired, and all of a sudden it feels like it's more than just being tired. The moment you hit your head to actual mattress, it feels like you're getting pulled through the mattress, but your body is staying where it is. But it feels like the mattress is pulling on, I guess, an inner part of you. But you almost feel like you're pulled into unconsciousness. But nope, you stay awake.
Yeah, stand up.
You just like
There's
now's not
something-
really the time.
Don't
We
lay
haven't been-
down. Don't do it.
What?
How come?
I don't know. It doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel
It's
good.
because you
feel
won't
fun.
wake up. You hear from the corner of the room. Just going around this big pot, you see that there's a desk away from any mattress, just sitting there. There seems to be a glowing light that just seems to be floating above the desk. And what appears to be a lady with long black hair, probably in her 30s. She's very fair skin, very beautiful green eyes, and she's just sitting there flipping through a book. Hello, children.
Oh, hey,
Hi.
Hi. Are you?
are you
Crone?
Crone? Yeah.
Yes, I am. I am Crone.
Ah.
Are you the one who's making everybody fall asleep down in the town down there?
Who might you be?
She closed her book, you guys. Shit. I
Friend.
don't-
What are you reading?
Wait, I want to see if the people are still following us, or did
It's a
they
recipe
split?
book. They are like 10 feet behind you.
We have come to ask you to let people be awake.
I have come to ask
weird.
you to let people awake is a very long name. It must be hard for people to talk to you all the time.
Yeah, it's people. Yeah, we don't get talked to very often because our names are so long.
Can you say it again?
We're heroes.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
we are
I'm just
here-
messing with all of you.
We are here to ask you to let people be awake, Junior.
.com.
Why aren't you? You come here. Points right at later. Come closer.
I like standing with my
You're
friends.
in trouble.
We could all be friends and
Yes. How
awake.
about you all come forward? All right.
Oh.
Well, I brought all of these people here. Just remember that. Goodbye. And you see that all three of them are like not turning around, but walking back towards the way they came.
Can you guys like stay here? Can you be here? Holy. Okay.
Edith, remembering the first thing she said about witches, which was that they would hopefully have a gingerbread house because they try and eat people. As she did read in one of those books, wants to make an insight check to see if this is one of those witches. Damn, Edith is a performer. Do I have a plus to that or not? Oh yeah, I do. That's 21.
21. You're like, this is not a gingerbread house. As you look at the walls that seem quite porous for stone. And the more you look at it, you notice that, wait, some pieces of this wall looks quite crumbly. And as you lift up the torch a little bit, you notice that, oh, these are painted this color. The wall is actually supposed to be brown. Oh my god. This cave is made out of gingerbread.
Oh shit.
Gingerbread cave.
Morse, my dude.
And to answer your question, I was reading a recipe book.
Oh, what are you making?
Right.
Something delicious.
Oh, can I have some?
You would like some? Yes.
Is it tasty? You
Oh,
said
it
it's
is
delicious, but is it
very
tasty?
tasty. Yes. She gets up from the desk.
Hey guys, quick huddle.
Yeah, let's
Oh, you're
Hey,
huddling. Never mind. And she sits back down. Please. I don't want to interrupt.
Thank you. That's very polite.
Okay, I want to do a huddle where I'm still looking at her, but bring the other two people in just so that I'm not turning my back to her.
What about me?
You should not take your. Yeah, I'm putting. Oh, all three.
Thank you.
Three of y'all. So I say two. Hey guys, remember when you were like first talking about the witch? And I was like, gingerbread house, like the witch who eats people. And that's why she tries to trap like kids and stuff. And I know that we're not kids because we're full adults because we're like 13.
Yep.
Right. But I think that's one of these witches because like the recipe book and the pot's really big. And I think that's for us.
That seems really negative. What if
Yeah,
it's
I
meal
do
prep?
think it's very bad for us. Negative feelings about this is what I have. So I think that's accurate.
Wow, you shouldn't hold on to that.
Yo, I don't want to. In fact, I would like to let it go by maybe not having it happen to us.
Why don't we just threaten the witch lady?
What?
Great idea, Later. I come out of the huddle and push Later forward.
Crone, we
you're
are
done?
here.
She starts getting back up again.
We are here to tell you to let people be awake. And he like holds on to his bow.
She starts jumping onto the mattresses towards you guys.
Why are you no?
Critter notices that she can do that now and starts jumping on the bed.
Y'all, you're not supposed to be jumping on the bed, okay?
Roll an
Later
athletics check, Fritter.
Good. I have a good modifier for that. I don't. 7.
A 7. So you're like, ooh, I'm going to jump on this bed. The moment your feet hit the bed, it feels a lot springier than you were expecting. More springier than when you were just walking on it. As you get flung up 15 feet into the air. And you're... where were you going? Which direction were you heading?
What were your plans here?
I just went to the one closest to me. Probably towards
forward?
the wall.
Okay.
I imagine.
Okay.
Just
Not a lot of
knowing
forward
Fritter.
momentum.
Cool. The room is big enough that like you're heading towards the wall, that you're about to land again. And you realize the next jump, the next bounce, you're probably going to hit the wall. And if you don't control it correctly, you're probably going to hit it quite hard. So I'm going to need you to make another athletics check to stop the momentum. Oh, wow. Look at her go.
3.
A 3. So you try to stop it, and you just almost make it worse as you do a flip as you start falling towards the wall.
I'm sad it wasn't acrobatics.
And you fly into this crumbly wall, and as you flip, you're upside down, and your back just hits the wall, and you do that classic cartoon to the wall as you start peeling off, and you all see that there's a fritter-shaped indent into the wall, and like crumbles of gingerbread fall down behind her as she hits the bed and kind of bounces a bit, but you take 6 points of damage.
I run over to Fritter and help her stand up so that she doesn't get sucked into the magic bed of sleep.
Cool. Before that, Fritter, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you're laying down on the bed instantly. But Amethyst is going to try to run over and pick you up.
How what?
Wisdom saving throw. So will be near the top box.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got 10.
A 10. All right, that's good enough that you are able to stop yourself from falling asleep.
Gravity is working really well.
Picks you up. Now, the
okay.
two parties there's Amethyst and Fritter, and then Later and Edith, and she's about 10 feet away from Edith and Later as you guys are walking towards. You guys are about 30 or let's say 40 feet away from them because all the bouncing and all running. And She's walking closer, well, bouncing, hopping,
Okay, I put out my sword.
and then she stops
Hey,
with like her hands on her hips.
I know how this story ends, and it's with the heroes winning. But I think that you're a bad witch, and you're not being very nice, and I don't want to be cooked. So,
Do you know how to use that sword, little one?
uh, yes, obviously, I know how to do everything.
This is adorable. I've I've never encountered children that have weapons, let alone are brash enough to point them towards me. You are all just so adorable. I just gobble you up.
Does she have a hat on? Does the witch have a hat on or any sort of
She does not have a
accessories?
hat on.
No
She has a
hat?
very nice black leather outfit that is very form fitting.
Damn it.
It's very nice. Long boots.
Ooh, boots.
I draw my bow and say,
What color do you make it?
step back. I draw it brown.
Okay.
I draw my brown bow. And I say, step back, crone old.
Her face goes from a pleasant one to a very unpleasant one.
Whoopsie doopsie.
Later, you made her angry!
She's already angry.
Did Krogob tell you that?
No.
Let people be awake.
You
She
just figured
steps
it out.
forward towards your bow.
Don't step anymore. I will shoot. And I have been
She
practicing.
bounces.
God
Oh,
damn it.
I'm gonna try
Now
and
she's
stab
5 feet
her.
in front of you.
Okay, I shoot her.
Okay, so because she is 5 feet in front of you, you will be doing at disadvantage because
No.
it is a ranged
It's
weapon.
a bow and arrow.
Yeah, but a ranged weapon.
For
because-
distance.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's how the rules work in D&D.
Fucking stupid.
Can I use some inspiration to make it a non-disadvantage?
Yes, you may.
Have inspiration?
The inspiration of it being your first attempted murder.
He has inspiration because he remembered the knight's name.
I also had inspiration from last time. I can't remember why, but I'll take the knight's name inspiration.
Cool.
This and I shout, "This one's for Sir."
What do you get?
Okay. So what am I rolling first?
So basically, it will say into your attack bonus. You just click on that and it'll roll.
So hit /DC.
Yeah.
17.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, you sink one right into her.
And then damage.
Yeah, just get the damage for that.
5.
5. Okay. Honestly, not how I thought this encounter was going to go. Isn't it always like that with life? As the arrow just sinks right into her shoulder, and she's like, "You little shit!"
And I'll do it again if you don't let people be awake.
How dare you attack me? You little. And I was going to try to talk to you for a bit before I threw you into the soup.
We talked.
That's how the story ends. We have to throw her into the soup.
Oh no!
Okay, so
that like
we're
a
going
big
to
hot
roll
tub?
into some initiative, so we know how everyone's going to be reacting in this. This initiative is brought to you by Letters, making books into things that you like.
What?
I kind of like picture books, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. 17.
How you going to know what the book's about without the title?
Sorry, initiative.
You're not supposed
I
to judge a
got
book by its cover.
14.
Uh,
1 4.
Initiative is 3.
Oh
Okay.
right.
Cool. One sec. Let me just bring
Initiative
this all up.
12. Oh god.
Cool. So, 20 to 18. No, sorry, 20 to 15. Who got in between that?
17.
Edith, 17. Cool. 15 to 10. Who got that?
Oh.
I got 14.
14,
12.
12. Later, what'd you get?
See. I can hit though. I swear I can hit. Just can't do anything else.
And 8, do you say?
No, 3.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'll just remove that 5 from that one and make it a 3.
I'll take 8.
Cool. It doesn't matter because she got 18.
Yeah.
So
Who, the witch did?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, her green eyes get a lot more green as they seem to light with this green fire, and her voice changes. You all thought that this was a game. I'll show you. I'll show you all. As she
I don't
all
want
of a sudden, and then all of a sudden she just disappears.
She disappears.
Yeah.
I think she's having a bad day.
I shoot where she was.
Okay. It is
On my turn.
Edith's turn now.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. Is what I want to do.
You're 5 feet from where she is. Or was, or is.
I'm 5 feet. Okay, great. I guess I don't know if she teleported or whatever, but I'm going to try and stab where she was to see if she's just invisible, like that trap was.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby, swords.
Cool. We're rolling at disadvantage because you don't know where she is.
Great. Oh, I got 2 8s, which is 12.
Cool. 12. It does not hit her as you kind of move around this area.
As a bonus action, I can still do an unarmed strike, so I'm just going to try and like jump on this bed stuff and do like a back kick again in the same area.
You're going to jump on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just so I can get a heavier kick in. Why is it athletics instead of acrobatics? That's what I want to know.
Because it is forcing you to move, and you're trying to resist that force of it.
See, well, that's a 4.
As a 4, as Edith bounces 15 feet into the air, and will resolve what happens to you after on your next turn, as you fling up into the air.
This is what I meant to do.
Excellent. Fritter, it is now your turn. You're about 40 feet away from the other two.
Fritter is gonna have a spook and use wild shape to turn into the crow dude.
The wild shape is a beast, and they are.
He
humanoid.
doesn't count. Is
No.
it? Oh, it does it.
They are humanoid creatures, as they were standing and walking bipedally, and weren't really beasts.
Okay.
I mean, you did see some birds on the way here. Cats and dogs, which you've seen. There's cats and dogs from your village, and birds that you've seen.
Big dog right behind you.
Weird. Sorry, now I'm rereading all my stuff because I thought I had a cool idea and I didn't.
That's perfectly fine.
Rule of cool.
There is also with that big large pot, there is somewhat of a fire underneath it, just to let you guys know, and there does seem to be something boiling at the top of it. It is 10 feet up though, and there does seem to be kind of a ladder going around it, or stairs going around it.
If I turn into a beast, can I still use my stuff?
No.
Okay.
As you need to be able to speak and move your hands to be able to cast spells, and as a beast, you can't speak regular.
I can't use my net with my
use...
little bird feet.
Well, whatever's on you will transform with you. into that
Tiny
action.
bird net.
Well, okay. So what you could do is you could drop the net and then turn into a bird and then pick up the net and then try and throw it.
How big of birds have I seen?
Like the biggest would probably be a raven.
A chicken or a duck.
I'm pretty sure raven is
Well,
bigger
chickens
than
can't-
a chicken.
Chickens can't
Sorry,
fly
that's a
either,
bird.
so that wouldn't be. Is a chicken running around driving
And
a net?
you all
Wait,
haven't seen a
chickens?
duck before.
Wait, chickens can fly?
Not,
Yeah.
I mean,
Not very well.
not well.
They can
enough
a
to
little bit.
drop a net.
Well, you're actually from a family that reads about, that specifically talks about animals, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, beasts and stuff.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually get you to make a roll, a nature roll, to visualize these animals correctly. Since you haven't seen them in person, you can make a roll. And then I will say, if you do it enough, you've read enough books, you know the ins and outs of what makes these animals, and then you can do that.
Okay. 13.
13. What animal do you want to change into? It'll depend on what animal it is.
A bird big enough to carry a 3-pound net.
You changed
Okay,
into
a hawk.
Pidgeotto.
A hawk.
Yes,
A
I would
hawk
say
can
that-
carry 3 pounds.
Yes, you can change into a hawk. Wait,
Sweet.
actually, you can't just because there's a thing about levels and different things you can turn into at different levels. Are you a moon druid?
How would I know?
I'm just
I
going to
am
say
so
no
sorry.
at this level because most at this level
picked that at 3, I
druids
think.
can't. But we'll talk about that after. You can't turn into something flying.
Oh. So I'm gonna go for the soup just to check it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You use your movement and let's say your action to move up the stairs and into above the pot. And looking down in the pot, you see that there's different skeletons of different animals. And the more you're looking at it, you're like, oh shit, that is a human skull.
Okay.
But this whole thing seems like a big pot of different herbs and flowers and carcasses of different animals. And now you're like, oh no, this is where that smell is coming from. It wasn't that other one.
I think she's a negative lady, and we might just have to be careful. I'm not saying she's all bad. Maybe it's a bad few days.
Okay.
Just want to pass on that information.
Cool. Excellent. It is now Amethyst's turn.
Okay, so here's my question. My wand of secrets, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest you. Since she's invisible and probably like sneaking up on us, does that count as a trap?
With that kind of logic, I can't say no.
Yay! I'm gonna use
Infallible.
my wand of secrets.
Cool.
How do I use?
So use one
Use.
charge. So you say that you use it, and you use it. Remember, you've used 2 charges so far. Now,
I got
the one
2
before and one
charges.
Cool. And you cast the spell, and you see that behind the glitter shimmers behind later as you see the shape of a witch-sized person with a knife coming up behind later.
Frying pan. Why did I think it was going to be a frying pan?
She's behind you with a knife! She's behind you with a knife!
Okay, cool. That is it is later's turn.
Can I Can I? Am I? We're all on beds, right? I'm like essentially standing on a bed.
Yes.
Okay. Can I? Can I jump and kick at the same time?
You want to jump? You want to jump kicker?
Yeah, I really do.
Okay,
Like a
cool.
Like a
spinning
jump.
around kick.
Yeah, like a jump roundhouse kick to behind me.
A jump roundhouse kick behind you. Yes, you can totally do that.
Nice.
Roll an attack roll. So roll your. Yeah. So roll your.
I have an unarmed strike.
Yeah,
that's
unarmed
melee attack.
strike, which is what this is.
Roll that and Fuck.
At disadvantage because she is still invisible.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna roll lower than a 1.
Oh yeah, no.
But I got +5, so I got a 6.
Well, I guess we're at a point of the game where we actually start to decide: should we make like ones have a bad failure?
Yes, absolutely.
Should we
Critical
really
fails
do
and
that?
critical successes should have epic story.
Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a d10,
Oh no.
and depending on the what I roll, it's the severity of how bad it is.
Wait, so my +5 doesn't really once you crit fail.
No.
It's
With a
yeah.
crit fail, it definitely just does not succeed. But we'll just see how badly it doesn't succeed. So
Yay!
10 being something bad's going to happen, something really bad's going to happen, and a 1 being you like stubbed your toe or something like that.
Into the night.
Oh, excellent! It's a 7. So you go to like bounce and kick, and as you kick, you kind of see the shimmering coming from behind as the kind of ducks, and you forgot that when you jump on the bed, it makes you spring, and the motion that you're going is actually towards the pot. But we'll resolve that on your next turn.
Quick, cast me a butterfly to break my fall.
Cool. The form kind of looks and sees it flying, and then looks. You see it kind of move about and looks like at herself, and she then winds up and then releases the dagger. As soon as she does, the invisibility just drops, and now you see her face her eyes bags have just like gone down. You see, like, you can kind of see underneath like the fleshy bit. You see her mouth kind of pulled back, and like you can see her teeth being bared, as she's not as the same as she once was. But the dagger is thrown at Fritter, who is staring inside of the soup.
Who is
Get away from that! As the dagger goes right past your head, as you see later coming towards you.
That was rude. It was. It was very rude.
You see the witch is right there, really close to you.
I'm 14 feet in the air, aren't I?
Oh, never mind. Yes. So I need you to make a. So you're in the air. You saw what it does when you land, so you have a moment to actually think about something you want to do in the air. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Absolutely. I would like to somersault into the witch and stab her in the head.
Okay.
If I somersault, does that make it acrobatic?
It does.
Great.
It does. Now you're prepared for this.
You just need some finesse. Okay. Very cool. So this is gonna work. What should I roll for that? I just acrobatics to see if I can get in her business.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
As you can control your landing and roll into her business is really what you're rolling for right now.
Yes, true. That's a 13.
A 13 is enough for you to kind of gain your balance and roll kind of towards her, back towards her. And then you pop up in front of her. What would you like to do?
I told you I meant to do that. And then I'm gonna try and stab her again.
Okay, cool. Roll to stab.
I'm so cool. It's all intentional.
And she says to
Teenagers.
you when you say that, that is not intentional. You made a mistake and you're covering for yourself. Ah!
Uh, wrong. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit her.
What? I can stab her with a sword, man.
Okay.
That's 5. Oh, yeah, 5 damage, and then I would like to take my bonus unarmed strike with my torch. Hey, I guess that is armed. Wait, can I use random shit? No, that's barbarians. I guess I'll kick her or try and knee her in the face.
Okay.
Or stomach. I'm probably shorter than her. Although I don't know, now that she's a crone, she might be all hunched over, so her chin is ripe for the pickings. Yeah, unarmed strike. Cool. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, definitely hits as you slash in just like across her chest, taking the damage. She's bleeding, and as you hit her again, how much do you hit her for?
The second hit was 4 damage.
4 damage. Ah! You kids are the worst! As you clip her in the face. A knee to the face.
No, we're not. We're heroes, and this is what heroes do.
Oh, we could be. We could be.
Could be heroes.
Shut up, later. Grow a spine.
They said the name. They said the name. Cool.
Someone else
Excellent.
already said his name.
Fritter, what would you like to do?
Fritter wants to free the skelly mans. So she grabs the stick and tries to put it under the pot and then pull down the stick to tip the pot.
Is Later still flying through the air towards
Yeah,
the
would someone
pot?
like to help me, please?
Okay, so you are on top. Would you like to run around the pot to get to the other side to then do that?
Is that where the stick is? I thought I'd be near the stick.
Well, you're at the top. So it's 10 feet
Yeah.
high. You walked up kind of like stairs to get to the top of it. If you kind of want to, and I'm thinking Danny wants to tip the pot towards the witch, correct?
Yeah.
So you're going to need to get to the other side. So you're just going to need to try either run around the side. Oh, let's just say you run around
Like
the side.
edge of the pot, you mean?
Quickly, run down, and you get to the bottom of the stairs, and then you now roll me a strength roll.
Okay. This was a poor idea, but she has good intentions. Can you do this as a thing? Can you 1 second?
Come on, technology. We believe in you. You can do it, technology. Stop
11?
failing me. What did you get?
11.
11. You kind of rock it, and it kind of like splashes, and like some of it kind of comes out. I guess some of you see that there's like a couple of like maybe like a cat skeleton, a rat skeleton kind of tip out as it gets sloshed up. But Fritter just doesn't have quite enough strength to do it. And that will be your action on your turn. But I like the idea. Amethyst, it is your turn.
Okay, so Edith has stabbed and kicked the witch.
Yes.
Fritter is trying to knock the pot over, but she's not strong enough. And Later is flying through the air toward the pot. Is that where we're at?
Shooting an arrow into her, which is now leaking. It probably looks like you guys would probably assume is either blood or some kind of apple jelly, as green is like kind of coming out of her.
It was green.
Yeah, green kind of oozing out of her.
We can make apple fritters.
Amethyst, what would you like to do?
God later, or do I help Fritter?
Questions.
Questions.
Can you do both at the same time?
Can I do both? That's a great
If we-
question.
You
If
tip
we
over
tip
the
it?
pot, then later can't go into it.
How long is it taking later?
Don't
Well,
worry about it.
look,
A turn is 6 seconds, right?
time is relative right now, and it doesn't matter. Not to me. It's all about the fun. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, I wanna run up the stairs and then like jump and grab later before he like lands in the pot, and we'll like land beside the pot instead.
Excellent. Give me that athletics check to jump and grab.
Athletics. I have a -1 to athletics. 14.
14. Just enough as you grab Later's legs, pull him down.
It's the hardest thing Amethyst has ever done in her life.
You both just like fall down off the top of the stairs onto the mattress, which I will actually need both of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh shit.
4.
She later hit.
Oh no! Let's just pass the fuck out. Okay, wisdom. I have +3 to wisdom. Let's go. 4!
And then Amethyst right beside later passed out onto the bed. Excellent turn. Later, give me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
Okay. And your turn passes.
Thanks, Amethyst. I say in my sleep.
As you guys are playing patty cake in your dream. Thanks, Amethyst. Awesome. Yeah. So it is now the witch's turn.
Oh shit.
The two people that are awake. Well, I guess Edith is the only one there. So Edith, you watch as her like fingers that were regular before have now are starting to like shift, and you see these long black claws come out as you see like her ears start getting pointy from like the bottom and up, and her eyes still of light with this green flame. Her teeth become jagged and like almost like black rotting as she kind of bears over you. And it just comes at you with her claws, almost Army of Darkness style, just kind of floats towards you and makes a claw attack at you with a 19.
That does hit me.
Let's hit you. Taking 4 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
Just right across, just rakes you in the shoulder.
The first pain Edith has ever felt.
You see jelly starting to come out of you.
What? No, I'm a hero and you're the witch. Get in the pot.
It's your turn.
Okay. Was she floating? Did you say?
Well, flavor.
She was.
She was kind of
but
just
she's
like
jumping towards me and slashing.
Yeah, think like a bad 80s film, a horror film, as she just kind of like seems like she lurches towards you, which they probably just use like a scooter or something, and someone is like off camera just pulling her towards you.
The bed's
Off camera.
bouncy, and they can also make you sleep. And there's a pot that I want her to go into.
It is sloshing.
I'm trying to tip it.
Yeah, I want to try. I'm not sure what this would be, but like with my unarmed, like a grab and a kick to like try and basketball or soccer style punt to get her into the pot.
Okay.
Possibly, I mean, maybe a dribble first, kind of like what's that game? Ping pong rules. I don't know what this is. That's for you to make up.
Okay, so you would like
But I
to.
want, okay, it's like I want to like grab her, throw her to the ground so that
Yeah.
she bounces, and then kick her into the direction of the pot. Either so that she hits the like goop coming down the side or goes in it.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make a grapple check, as you
Cool.
have to
That's
grab her
strength, isn't
first.
it? Shoot. Okay,
Grapple.
well, oh, I actually have strength? Who knew? No, I don't. Unless it's a saving throw to do
No.
a grapple, but it's not. Okay.
No.
So that's just 12.
Well, she got a 6. So you throw her down. Do your bonus unarmed strike.
Yeah. Oh no. That's a total of 6.
The 6 does not hit her, as you kind of bounce her, and she seems to like kind of you bounce her, and then her spine does this like the cat thing where it just kind of like goes the other way and kind of bends, almost like she's controlling herself in the air, and you see her flip up onto her feet where you
Oh,
bounced
shit.
her. Cool. Yeah, and she's just in front of you.
Is she in front or is she at least on the other side of me? Since
She's on the
is
other
she on
side
the
of you, so between you and the pot.
Okay, that's that's a good starting point. If people are trying to tip over that pot.
Cool.
Great.
Fritter.
Bringing the Skellyman Part 2!
All right, roll that strength roll.
17?
17. That is enough as you rock once, rock twice, and you push down onto the stick. It just. Oh my god, no. Edith's right there.
But now there's a witch to block me. Solid, useful
The witch
move that last turn.
First, at least.
Cool. I will
and
say
if
you will take a little bit of the spray from this.
do I get to make a dexterity saving throw? Because I'm real good at those.
You know what? Yes, I will actually say that you both get to make a dexterity saving throw as they. Ah! Okay.
I got 11.
An 11. It is not going to be good enough. As the hot boiling soup
Bringing the Skellyman!
pours on top.
Oh no!
So, wow. So she saved her saving throw. She dives out of the way, but still not enough as this wave just hits her and hits into the cuts, and they just start. You see like as you're trying to dive out of the way, it is boiling. You see the cut kind of like split on her chest and open up wider. She's like, cuts off this green stuff out of her mouth, and as it tips over, you go to the other side, and you take 5 points of say fire damage because it is.
This getting hurt thing is new to me.
Really? I still have a fire with me. I'm guessing I dropped that.
So Amethyst and later, patty cake. You all of a sudden wake up. You're looking kind of like laying down, looking at each other on the bed.
Are we playing patty cake?
Are we?
Ah!
The Skellymen are free!
I jump up to my feet and I look around.
You look around and you see that there's Edith with a very sad look on her face. There's like different like furry chunks and like pieces of who knows what, some bone on Edith, and she's just sitting there looking super unhappy As
no.
you look past Edith, you then see on the floor, kind of covered in like this whole liquid and like skeletons and stuff all over top of her, is the witch who seems to be laying there motionless.
And Fritter has the stick and is doing like the raider, like woo 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 on top.
Yeah.
I run over to Edith and I don't know, try and like pick some of the gross stuff off of her.
It's so,
Are we
it's
still
so
in
hot.
combat?
We are out of combat
Okay.
as the witch is just laying there.
Okay, good. Edith, are you okay? What's wrong?
No, everything hurts. It
Hurts? What does hurts mean?
My throat's too bad.
Hey,
It's
trying to
probably
help
cooled off.
you.
It's, I don't know. It's just the stuff touching.
Oh,
It's cold now, but my skin's all like red
oh.
and bubbly. But
I
she
wish
took
I-
it harder.
Is the witch dead?
What?
Is
I mean,
is
We
As,
put her
as
in.
she says that, you all are like dead. Dead. As it's starting to it's like cobwebs. Rust is starting to work off, and this block that has been there, all of a sudden you seem to understand that death means the end of a life.
I didn't
Ritter, I think you did. Good.
freeing the skellymans,
Okay,
skelly
yeah.
cats, and skelly dogs.
But you put the soup on her. Usually, I thought you had to like put her into the soup, but like I guess good problem solving. I go over and poke her with my sword.
Kind of pokes. Yeah, you feel the stick has resistance as you push onto the body.
It has resistance.
Can I heal Edith?
Do you have a healing spell?
I have healing word.
Okay. What do you say to Edith as a healing word?
I'm sorry. I guess just sorry.
Okay.
Great
Sorry is
healing
now the
spell.
healing words, how you cast it.
Perfect.
How much do I heal for?
Uh, 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 it keeps. Sorry.
Oh, another one.
How do?
Oh, so you can just roll. So in there, it'll say 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
There should be like a little dice that you should just be able to click on. Is it there? No? I can just roll it. I'll roll it.
Okay.
What's your spellcasting modifier? So what
I-
is your wisdom modifier?
+5? No, +3.
Cool.
Sorry, I looked at the saving ones.
You heal 7 points of health. Healing
Yeah.
damage.
Oh my god. What does my like shoulder wound stuff heals up and this thing is Lilith is okay, yeah. That's like that was really cool. I feel better. Still like a little hurt, but like not so much. That's really cool. Wow, you killed someone and then made me feel better.
And with that, we're going to, as the party is starting to come to realize what death is happening, and now that they've ended a life of a creature, they sit with it for a little bit. And we're going to take a little bit of a break.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, everyone, and we'll be back.
Sweet.
Mark, are you going to pause the stream?
I can't pause. I could just.
Cool. We won't pause. I'll just sit here and talk to the people.
Okay, great.
Hello, everyone. It's been a great time that we've been having. Children are learning about life and death. But really, what is this? What is life? What is death? and the eternal galaxy, what are the things that we do, the choices we make? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is this random bantering that just fills the time? Yes, this all is. As we're all just people, flesh sacks moving through the world and trying to understand what is and what isn't. These children, these heroes, are slowly learning that. Can they be heroes? Who knows? Well, I do. Well, it's a story, so eventually they kind of have to be. But these are special heroes. Heroes that are learning about death, learning about health, learning about Krogob. Krogob. When you get a scratch that you can't itch, reach for some Krogob. One of our sponsors. Another one of our sponsors, brought to you tonight. Soup bowls. If you don't have a pot and you want to make some soup, reach for a soup bowl. The pot that you make a soup in and can be used as a bowl. Soup bowl. We are also brought to you tonight by Draw. Draw whatever you want. Make it into life. Draw a cat. Then pet that cat. Then draw that cat some milk. Then have that cat drink the milk. Then draw an outside for that cat to go to wander off and enjoy. Then draw a little cat house so the cat can go around and nap and play and do other cat things that they like to do. Then draw a dog to give the cat a little bit of torment. But then they get together and form a wonderful bond, a friendship that lasts for ages. Then draw yourself a little bit of relaxation for you. A couch, a TV, a friend to talk to. Talk to that friend. Realize that you're the person that created it. So it makes it more of you like a father to this person than a friend. Then come to the realization that you now have to take care of them, but you drew them as a friend. They only know life as your friend. That means that life for them is a lot different, as they don't have a father. Or do they? Do they have a mother? Maybe you have to draw a father and a mother for them. Then you realize that they just can't have no one, so then you have to draw a grandparent and another grandparent and another grandparent and another grandparent to fill out the family. Then, to realize that they're going to have barbecues and stuff like that, you draw an aunt and an uncle, and they draw their families. And soon you're drawing more than you can take. You're starting to feed thousands of people because you just keep drawing. So you have to draw food for that. Hundreds and thousands of pounds of food a day just to feed all of these people and keep them alive. Then you realize your house is too big, so you keep drawing more to your house, adding more additions and more additions and more additions, making your house into a mansion. The city comes by and says that you can't have a house this big on top of your property. It's not zoned for it. So then you have to start drawing money out. Then the government starts finding you've been drawing money to use at stores. They come down at you. They start prosecuting you. And you start getting worried. So you tell all the people that you've drawn to start holding weapons that you draw. Give them guns and ammo. You start stockpiling. Soon you have an army underneath your control to be able to fight against the government that is now coming after you. The government then starts bringing FBI agents to attack you. And more you become a dictator of this small land that you've started creating. You start telling the people that you got it all under control, that this is something that you're going to get past one day, until one day the government storms in, kills all of these drawn people, kills the drawn cat, kills the drawn dog, and then takes away all of your guns. Then puts you into jail. This moment is brought to you by drawing.
I feel like I came back at a weird time.
What? No, it's perfect. I just got all through the sponsors that we had to get through, so.
Oh, I see.
Pixie said that they're going to get some more water.
Ah, nice.
Or did she? Who knows?
Hydrate.
Hydrate. Everyone stay hydrated. This moment brought to you by hydration.
What I
Water.
said.
This moment brought to you by H2O, my dudes.
How did you know that's what I said?
I can read lips if a person says, I want to go drink water.
That's the only things you can read.
Only thing. How's Scooby doing? He looks a little less interested. He looked so interested before.
He's lost some beans. That's why. He needs to be repaired. I thrifted him a long time ago and didn't get around to repairing him.
Aww.
But
sometimes we all need to get rebeaded.
Let's see.
Someone shoving some beads inside of us.
Everyone needs to have.
That is much larger than I thought it was.
Right? Isn't he great? He's like half the height of me. I put this into my passenger seat and drove for 12 hours. I got
In
some
the
weird
POV
look.
lane?
No, I didn't illegally do it.
You should have.
That is huge. Holy shit. Like, you see the head and you're like, yeah, it's a big plushie. And then you see the body and you're like, that is the largest dog I've ever seen.
Oh, big boy.
That is a bear.
Perfect.
Excellent. So, we all come back after the commercial break to the cave where there is soup covering all of these different beds that are just scattered about the floor of the cave. And there's bones laying on top of it where everyone is kind of surrounding the bones that are piled on top of this witch.
These are bones from the soup?
Yeah, from the
Soup and salad.
What kind of bones?
Human bones.
Well, there are some human bones, there are some dog bones, there are some bird bones, there are some
Dogs?
shorter looking
Free
bones.
the animals. See, this is why I did it.
There's a lot of different type of creatures from this soup. But you don't see meat, you just see bones.
Soup smell like?
Wait, I forgot his name. That goblin guy was not being very nice to us when he gave us to the witch, huh?
I am getting the impression that he was lying because the witch was definitely lying. And I
Yeah,
only
because he
remember
said
the
she
secret
would be a friend. She wasn't a friend.
Maybe he has never experienced that person being bad, therefore thought that they were introducing a friend.
I mean, the idea that he liked when other people felt hurt, and now that I felt hurt, I know I was laughing at later for it before, but now I feel like that's kind of like a not nice person thing to enjoy others' pain. Although I'm not sure how I feel about with this witch that we also.
Well, I don't enjoy that we stopped the life of the witch. That makes me feel weird and not good. But also
Accidents
good.
happen.
But also she was trying to hurt us, so.
Yeah, accidents, 100% accidents.
Do the beds still,
Cleaning.
Do the beds still make you tired?
Why don't you try it?
Amethyst,
Lay
lay
down.
Amethyst lays down and just like puts her hands over her eyes and tries to contemplate the complexities of mortal life.
Cool. Amethyst lays down, and the moment she lays down, she feels the squishy, soaked bed soak into her clothing.
Oh, shit!
And that's all she feels.
And later jumps.
Later jumps and just kind of jumps on the bed.
Later
I
jumps on
just
the witch.
lay there in the soup.
Okay. Later jumps on the witch, and you all hear this.
Yay! We We beat the witch!
Crunch, 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 crunch.
No, I really just there's something about that sound that is not it's not good.
Crone, are you eating without us? We've come for the socks.
Okay, that's when they only ate the socks off of people. That's what was over the fire.
As you see them kind of walk up, and you see Krogob walk into the room, looks at the pot that's not where it's supposed to be, then scans over and notices all of you standing there and looking back at him.
I'm laying down.
I take off the witch's socks.
What?
You're not a very good friend.
You want the socks?
Yes. Can you throw them over here? Ah.
No, you have to come here.
I'm gonna go this way. He slowly starts turning around. Okay, bye. Starts walking down the stairs.
Yeah, Amethyst still has her wand of secrets. No, not the wand of secrets. I want to cast my spell, my minor illusion spell, and make it look like there's like a door in front of them so they can't go any farther.
Okay. What is your spellcasting modifier?
How do I find that out?
That will be your intelligence. Your intelligence modifier as a wizard.
+3, 16.
Okay. He stops and turns and he sees, oh, what the? There's a door here now. Oh, no. He turns around. Hey, hello.
You were not very nice. You said the witch was a friend. And you left us here with the witch, and the witch tried to end our lives.
In my defense, you are supposed to have died.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now
He
say
doesn't
it
mean
like
it.
you mean it.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
Yeah, I think he does sound like he means it that time.
I feel like that
Okay,
fit
that's
him,
fine.
so that's kind of.
Don't do it again.
Make him give us
Okay.
something.
Did you kill the witch?
Yeah, accidents happen.
It was pretty purposeful. I stabbed her with my sword.
He was trying to kill us first.
Okay.
And then we put her in a soup.
What
'Cause
happens now that
that's
the
what you
witch
do
is dead?
with witches.
What are you
Now-
gonna do now that the witch is dead?
I guess I have to go find another witch for them to kill people and give us the remains like their socks.
You should get a better life goal.
You know, you can get socks from people without killing them, right?
You can just get socks.
Down at the village, you could just get socks.
Oh, they don't let creatures like me there.
Well, why not? That seems mean.
Eh?
Why don't you come with us down to the village and we'll introduce you to the king and tell him that you're nice.
Oh,
And
that
then you just want
definitely
socks.
sounds like I'll die. I don't want to do that.
You
Are
just
you
like
making me do that?
Well, no, I don't want.
yes.
Later is making you do that, yes.
Oh,
We are the people that are here to stop having people not stay awake and we're gonna make you come with us.
Yeah. I get out my rope from my backpack and I like tie it around his wrist and then tie it around my wrist and I'm like, you have to stick with me now.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
make life better for you, whether you like it or not. Also, I want to go just check on the witch. Ooh, or the recipe. She had a whole desk, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we should prove that we were here for the witch, just in case that like the spell doesn't end. We can be like, well, we found the witch that was sleeping involved, and maybe we'll find out that it wasn't her that was doing it, but she was still eating people, which is bad. So I
Let's
just want to
take
look
her
around the
skull.
desk.
Well, we have her socks.
Maybe something that's more clearly witch-like, because it just kind of looks
Like
like a
her
human
skull.
skull.
They're
Once
pointy.
again,
They're pointy socks.
I'm
Everybody
a look-
knows that in the kingdom that socks are unique to witches.
Yeah, everyone's
Which
socks are unique to
Yeah.
their species.
They're like fingerprints.
That's true. Mine actually has my initials on every single pair, and my mom put them there. I'm gonna look through the desk.
Okay.
I pocket the socks.
I don't take her skull, but I think about it.
Fritter is
going.
sitting with like a cat skull and a dog skull and like trying to befriend them.
Cool. So you're looking through the desk. Give me an investigation roll. And what was that, Fritter? What are you doing?
I'm sitting with a cat skull and a dog skull and trying to befriend them.
Oh. Okay.
That we don't know what blood is, but we do know the skeletal systems of various creatures.
I know
Guess
a lot
you
about
could
animals.
eat off a turkey bone. That makes sense. I got a nat 20 on that investigation.
Cool. So you're looking through the desk, and you actually find that there's like a little switch underneath that you kind of pull back, and then you see another kind of drawer that you didn't see before kind of slide out from the side. And inside that, there's these two vials of this red, just like red vial of. It's just a very shiny red vial of this liquid, kind of glimmering, and the other one is of this blue vial that is kind of like blue, but it has like kind of frost on the outside of it. And then, furthermore, you also see a set of gloves that looks like if you put like little hands on top of it, and like all up the finger, it's just like a bunch of little hands that kind of use like are stitched into it.
Edith, do you want to go
Real
shot for
hands,
shot?
but it's just like stitching into it.
This is so hard now to be like, what do you just shoot this?
And you also find the book, the recipe book, as you
Great.
thumb
Yeah,
through
does
the
it-
recipe book. There's a recipe for pie. There's one for a vegan pizza. There's one for just like some salads and stuff like that.
What is the title of the book?
Oh, Good Eating. But yeah, you're kind of going through it, and you don't actually see anywhere that it actually says anything about body parts or anything like that. Then you're kind of looking through more of the desk because you got a nat 20. You also find another book. This one is a spell book. As you kind of look through it, you're kind of like, this one says Ray of Frost. This one says Sleep. This one says a couple other ones as you're kind of looking through it.
Okay, well, weird magic book. Hey, Amethyst, there's like some magical stuff here, so you're like magical, so you want to look at it?
Magic! And I drag the goblin over to the table with me. Whoa!
Yeah, so like, here's this recipe book looks like super vegan, which is kind of weird, but she did have a pot full of things, and no, she did try to, I'm just like reassuring myself, she did try and kill us.
She
And she
did.
did say she was going to put us in a pot. So maybe she just runs a soup kitchen for cannibals.
She said we were the worst.
Remember, this was
Yeah, that's
after that later had shot her.
It's true. But Edith is going to remember things the way that she wants to.
Cool.
And also, it's like, well, yeah, like our new friend, Krogob. Or was it Krogob? Krogob, hey, like, so you took people's socks, and people would fall into the floor sleeping. Like, what was she doing with these people? Why did you send us to her?
I assume that she was eating them. I mean, there's a big pot of boiling bones.
Right. Like, that's the impression I'm getting as well. Is there any other doors in this room?
Yeah, there is actually like a giant cave opening. But you guys didn't go that way. You came up this kind of like trap door-esque kind of hole in the ground. There's no door to it, but kind of like a cellar. It kind of just leads down.
I mean, especially since we went a different way, I feel like maybe we should go up there and see if there's another witch or something, or to figure out if there's where all the people were going. Like, Krogob, you just got people's socks?
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes we would not lead people in to here, or sometimes people would just be here, and then we'd come back and they weren't here, and we would get their socks.
Okay, let's go up. I want to go up the cavern thing holding all these. I gave the magic book to Amethyst.
Yeah, I take that magic book. I put it in my bag.
I definitely take the handy gloves and just put them into a bag. Oh, fuck. I mean, you know what? I'd probably put them on. Let's be real. I put the handy gloves on.
I want the vials.
Okay, yeah, here. Probably don't drink them. This one's cold, so it probably needs to, like, get to room temperature first. But I don't know. Here you go.
What do the vials smell like?
Do you open the vial?
What do they look like?
So one is like a bright red that is swirling with like this light inside of it, and the other one is almost like just the same but blue.
So if I take
but
the red
with like
vial,
a little bit of frost on the outside. You take the blue vial.
Oh, if I take the red vial,
mm-hmm.
Do I see how deep the rabbit hole goes? And if I take the blue vial, do I wake up and this is all a dream?
I mean, it really depends if you drink it or not.
Who wants to drink the other vial? Anybody want to cheers vials?
Yeah, you're on your own there, lady.
Thank you for saving me. Oh, no problem, doggy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got you, cat.
Fritter, do you want a vial?
I was gonna say maybe we should give it, but Fritter has those skulls.
Okay, I take a little of the red vial and I pour it on one of the skulls that Fritter's holding.
Okay.
Sam is like, what the fuck?
Cool.
Just like a little tiny bit of it.
It's gonna be like a healing potion that we just waste on a skull.
Okay, so
the skull comes to life and it's just a dog head.
Pour it out and then you pour it and like you tip it over and like you're expecting it to start coming out, but it starts coming out slowly like molasses and slowly like pours over top, and you just see the whole thing and just like kind of slump out, and the moment it hits the skull it just kind of and just soaks over top of it and then just coats it in like this red kind of gel, and you kind of just holding it and you kind of see some like sparks kind of come off of it, but the skull is just now red.
Great, later, you just wasted something that was probably important.
Okay, I lick the skull.
Okay.
Choices are being
I
made.
was like, I really didn't want you to die here in this game.
I mean, if you die, you die.
I
That's
won't
just
die.
the way
It didn't
things
hurt
are
the
gonna go.
skull.
But you later you're like, and you stick, and it's starts sizzling the moment you hit your tongue.
yeah,
And you
pull-
pull
yeah.
back, and you take 3 points of damage as
That's fine.
the skull burns your tongue.
Well, see, it was a bad potion anyway.
It
Bad potion anyway.
That means it's burning my hand.
is not burning your hand.
Okay.
Only your
Because
tongue.
we're friends.
How?
Why is it burning Fritter?
Maybe my tongue is magical.
Or
I
maybe
mean-
Fritter's magic.
You did turn into a bird before, which I also did not know you could do.
I also couldn't do that.
Mm.
I just tried.
Oh,
Krogob, you look like you have something you want to say.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't mess with anything the witch has. It might be for like fighting or hurting. I think
I
that
look at,
skull
like-
is now a weapon.
I look at the gloves that I already put on and just tuck it behind my back.
Krogob, what does the blue one do?
I don't know.
Do you want to drink it?
Oh, God, no.
That's fair. Well, let's go upstairs and see if there's more cool stuff.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
the
just
skull.
put the blue one in your pocket and we'll get someone else to look at it.
Yeah, and later, do you have the frosty blue vial written on your sheet somewhere?
Oh, I'll write it down, sure.
Yeah, and then the red skull. I guess you should keep with us.
Oh wait,
Jeremy
magic
the
book?
rabbit is now friends with the dog Red Skull, so they cannot be separated.
Sure.
How do I write down that I have a witch's magic book?
You can go to custom items. So I think it's like at the bottom of the list. When you click inventory, there should be like a custom item thing.
Great.
Items, add custom item. Nice.
Yeah.
Custom
So,
item.
Fritter, do you want this like recipe book? I guess it's vegan.
Some of it's vegan.
You were describing a lot of salads. It doesn't have a recipe for cooking people in it. On brief page
Why
through.
can't
I looked at the
find my
index.
inventory? Where am I looking?
What we want to leave? Do we want to eat some gingerbread?
Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yeah, I was going up the cave because there's a bigger cave opening that goes upwards.
No,
So
just
I thought-
forward.
No, forward. Okay, yeah. I think we should go through here, but I definitely take a piece off the wall and put it in my mouth to see if it tastes like gingerbread.
Cool. You break off the piece. You're like thinking for a second. You're like, maybe I should have dug deeper into it. As you kind of, it tastes like gingerbread, but also tastes like paint.
Oh, why would you paint ginger? Oh, thank you.
If
Also
you don't
probably
like
stale.
the color, then you would
But
paint it.
gingerbread's such a pretty color.
Well, maybe you want like a mauve bread or a turquoise bread.
The skull's name is Ted.
Which one?
The red one.
Ted the redhead?
Yeah. Redhead Ted.
That's
Ted
dead.
the dead red. Dang it. Dang it, Sarah.
So you guys are walking through this large cave that kind of leads to who knows where. As you guys are walking, the path does kind of wind a bit before it starts to dip down. And you go down for a little bit before you see that there's light coming from some part further down the tunnel. As you get far enough down, you start to notice the incline starts steadying. And as you get down to that part, just about 20, 30 feet ahead, there is a large chair. And on top of that large chair is what looks to be a very, very large, 13-foot being that is sitting in that chair, rocking back and forth with these like two large knitting needles, and is kind of just sitting there knitting something.
Oh, hey.
Hmm? Looks over to you. Oh, interesting. You're not supposed to come from that way.
Yeah, I think we did things in an opposite direction, but we do what we
Who
want.
are you?
Oh, I'm the Green Ogre.
The green
Burger.
ogre.
Yes.
You don't look very green.
No, I just like the color.
Oh.
It's a pretty good color, isn't it?
Yes, ogres don't take names, so this is the best way to identify myself.
Are there
By
other green
colors.
ogres?
I'm probably.
Do you like other colors?
Oh, yes, multiple of colors. But this is usually where I ask you if you've come to kill the witch or not.
No, not. We haven't
Oh,
come this way to kill the witch.
We already did that.
Oh, you've killed the witch.
Yeah, we went the other. We met
Accident
Krogog. We met Crowbob, and
Who's that? Is that what
Oh,
that is? Points at
yeah,
Crowbob.
it's still attached to my wrist. We met him on the other side of the cave, and he took us to the witch and was gonna take our socks.
Oh, I see. Well, then I guess I don't need to be here. And then you see him like reach over to the side and like grabs like this large bag, slings it over and opens it up and starts putting the knitting needles and stuff inside, grabs this big ball of yarn, just like throws it into the bag and just like gets
Hey,
up.
Oh wait!
oh, the green. I had a really quick question because do you know what the witch was doing with kids that those guys brought her? Because like they got the stocks later, but they didn't.
Kids.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, she usually just sends them away.
Huh.
But
Why did
she's
she?
But you're not adventurers or, adults that wander in here trying to kill them. So I'm sure she probably
But
would have just let you walk away.
well, but she was like cursing the town and stuff with
Oh,
like the
yes.
sleep. Yeah. Okay. So that's well. Yeah. Okay. That's
So she
Uh-huh.
she cursed the town to fall asleep, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
And if we had asked her nicely not to do that anymore, do you think she would have said yes?
No.
we did try that. We did try
The
that.
town still cursed?
Oh, probably not that you've killed her now.
It's like an active curse. It needs to have concentration.
Do you know
Yes.
why? Do you know why she was cursing the town?
Oh, she had disagreement with the king of the kingdom.
About what?
Take it out on everybody else. Real mature.
Oh, I think it's because he doesn't take care of the people, and she tried convincing them to do better. And she said that the more that they don't take care of them, the worse the meat is for her to eat them. And the king said that it probably wasn't that, he wasn't doing it so that he can eat the people. And then the witch probably, I think she had said something like that it's a balance of nature that she eats people and people get taken care of. I don't know really what it was about, really, but something along those lines.
Oh my god. So the king's also not a great guy, is what you're telling us. Right?
No, the people are in disarray. I mean, not a lot of people have money and stuff. Oh, and when you don't pay taxes, oh boy.
Okay. Um
What are taxes?
Oh,
Well, it's this arbitrary thing that the government actually asks for the people, so that they say that it builds roads and infrastructure, but really the most rich and powerful just keep getting richer and more powerful from it. But what did I know? I'm just a green ogre.
And you're not even green.
No, I am gray. I am very gray.
I
So
think you're
what-
great.
You all feel the rumbling of her laughter throughout the cave.
Hilarious. You're a funny one.
Thanks, I'm later.
Oh, well, later to you too.
And she gets up.
where are you gonna go now?
Oh, I'm sure I'll find somewhere else that I'll hire me. I need to find some kind of employment.
Then she reaches down and grabs a suitcase, puts it beside her, and takes out a fedora and puts it on her head.
Well, I'm off now. Good day.
Bye.
Great ogre.
Bye. Okay,
Wow.
so
Yes.
To the king?
Or should we
So-
keep going up to see? I guess, well, we can get back to the path if we go up. Actually, is there anything else in this room besides this rocking chair?
It's just like a cave. As you kind of look forward, you do see that the entranceway of the cave is not that much further out.
Okay.
But it just seems like there's a big rocking chair that she was sitting on.
You're saying there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel.
End of tunnel.
I mean,
I
it's
see.
going to
All
get
right.
darker before it gets dawn.
before it gets dawn.
What?
Sorry,
Right.
fawn. Before it gets to a fawn, as a fawn leaps out in front of the cave, looks over at you guys. And
Cool. I walk towards it.
It hops away.
I walk out of the cave. Do we see the
We go towards the light.
towards the light?
Does
You
it take us
hear
up?
from the shadows. Don't go towards the light.
Shut up, shadows. We need to go.
Can't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Was that your friend, Kroger?
No, God, no, that's the shadows. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Why did that
You
happen?
don't have to. You don't have to be afraid, okay? We're like really strong heroes. We killed a witch accidentally.
Thank
I was
Imagine if
asleep.
we.
I don't know what happened.
It was the intentional part was me, and I think that's what's important.
Did you see me jump?
Yeah.
I like
Did you
playing
see
patty
me
cake
land?
with you later.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
It was good times.
So you guys are moving through the forest. It feels brighter. You look up to the sky, and that black ring around the the top of the mountain is gone. And you walk through the forest, feeling a little bit better. As you eventually get to the kingdom and enter into the place, you all start to look around with like more of an eye. Now that before you had like had a different kind of view on like what this place was like. You start looking at the buildings and they are colorful, but then you start realizing, there's pieces of splinter coming outside of them. The doors are some doors are kind of off hinge. People around had like, you remember walking into this kingdom, and they all had kind of like a complacent look on their face. And now kind of looking around at them more, you do notice that it is almost like they don't have the fight to go on. And more, not sadness, but just complete broken energy from them. And this kingdom where it seemed so wonderful with these letter buildings and wonderful bunnies that are just kind of floating around, it seems a little more dark and overbearing as you eventually walk to the palace, which doesn't look that way. It looks shiny and almost brand new. Everything there seems to be well made and well kept, as the knights are, oh, they're back. The heroes, come on in. And they usher you inside the hallways. You walk down. Sir's kind of just leaning up against the wall. Oh, heroes! Oh, you're back! Welcome. Did I see that the cloud around the mountain is gone, and I haven't seen anyone drop or fall asleep lately. You did it, didn't you? My, you are glorious.
Later just holds up the socks and smiles.
Whoa, a witch's socks! I could recognize that anywhere. So unique. All right, let us go inside. The king is quite happy with all of you. And you guys all get led into the building. And the king is apparently, as you walk in, you see that the king is actually in mid-conversation with what looks to be two commoners. So, I mean, that's our story. Could you? No! Get out! Oh, adventurers, welcome back! Knights, escort these two out. Adventurers, please come in.
Hey, King. What were those guys asking for?
People ask for things all the time. It doesn't matter. But you've come back. Have you rid the kingdom of the curse?
No.
No, you're still here.
Quite
Wow,
adorable. The humor of these children. Writing looks over at the two guards beside him, and then the other two guards. quite funny. Quite funny. But I haven't seen anyone fall asleep in the last couple of hours, so it must mean that you've done it. Congratulations, and don't worry. We said that we would give you a reward, and we shall. You see three of the guards kind of go off behind a door. They're going to grab the chest for you.
Chess?
Yes, full of gold.
Oh. I wanted to play chess.
We met a goblin. We met a ogre.
Oh, an ogre. Oh my God, what is that?
Oh, this is my goblin friend.
Sir Killer, kill that thing.
He's my friend. You can't kill him.
That's
He's
a bad
soft.
reflex, dude.
A bad reflex? What? That is a.
Oh, I
that
see
is a-
something bad. Kill it. Ooh.
It is a monster, and will kill us if we don't kill
No.
it first.
You're the monster.
What?
Amethyst, wait
You
till we get
don't
the
take
gold.
care of your people.
Wait till we get the gold. Wait till we get the gold.
You are an evil bad king who doesn't take care of his people and takes all of their gold for himself.
I'm not with her. I would like your gold, please, sir.
Wait, who said? You can't believe that.
We can
Somebody-
see it outside. We can see how awful things are and how shiny your castle is.
It could be worse for them. I help people. I
Oh,
am
it
a
could-
helpful king.
Could be worse for you too. I could punch you in the face.
Now, let's not get out of hand. I help people. There's things in place to help people.
There was a green and gray ogre, and he told us about Texas, and he said that you take all people's money.
He was a she.
She said that you take all people's money.
You can't believe everything an ogre tells you.
Why
That's
not?
probably true. Yeah.
Name
you're right.
5 things you do that are good.
I am I look amazing for the kingdom. As a leader, you need to look good.
for others.
This is for others.
That's not for others.
I untie what's his face? Crowgob.
Yeah.
I untie him and I'm like, you know what? You're good. You can go. And then I go and I try and tie up the king's hands.
The one that he referred to as Sir Killer points his sword at you as you're coming up with the rope. Well, sorry, spear.
That's not friendly.
Then maybe we should just take their gold and then leave.
I think maybe that's the best idea. You take the gold as he says that. They bring in like this chest that seems to be quite heavy and full of gold. Here, just take the gold And please, just leave and let us be. You've done your job as adventurers, you're getting paid. This is how the world works. You get gold, and then you leave.
Does one of us have a dictionary? Can we look up the word mutiny?
You all don't have a dictionary.
Hey Siri, what is a mutiny?
Hey Siri, can I?
Revolt among a group of people to oppose, change, or overthrow an organization to which they were previously loyal.
Where's that British voice coming from?
No.
The shadow's name is Siri.
The shadows
What?
slink back against the wall.
Whoa, and that was kind of weird and magical. You know what? I feel like we should take this gold. And then we're gonna leave your castle and find our beautiful cart. And I have an idea, guys. Don't worry about
It's a huddle.
How much gold do we
what?
get?
A huddle.
It's 500 gold pieces. Take it and go. No, in the chest there's 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
Edith,
Alright.
you have a plan?
Yeah. Oh wait, where did our Krogob go? Or did someone try
Krogob
and
didn't
stab him?
leave.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah, Krogob is scared as shit right now.
Krogob, come hang out with us. Come here.
He's not left you. When you untied him, he just stood there.
He just stood
Could
there.
you
Okay.
help me to move this thing of gold?
It's quite heavy. It'll at least
Yeah, that's
take
why
two
I
of
need
you to do it.
Krogob's help.
Can I-
Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's take this outside. Are my gloves
Hey.
doing anything as I lift stuff? Just checking.
I would say just because you've been with it for an hour, it does not help you lift stuff.
Okay, cool. Just trying. Okay.
But you do feel like.
As we're
But anyways, continue. Continue.
handy.
You do feel like
Uh,
the gloves have somewhat activated. You feel like you've kind of whatever it is activated with you.
Great. Okay. So I want to take this thing of gold down. And are we like surrounded by people or guards? Are they going
Nope,
with us?
the guards are right by. Sir is kind of beside you guys. I will escort them outside, sir. Yes, be sure to make sure that they continue being positive adventurers and inside the kingdom. Please leave. Go on. I have a foot rub. As you see someone come from the side door, very kind of in shambles, kind of walking over. Yes, it's your turn this time. This like big throne kind of tilts back a little bit as he leans back.
Lazy
He
boy.
Climbing throne.
He only listed one thing, and it wasn't even good.
He puts up his feet, and you see someone just come out of the shadows and slide underneath, and then as he puts his feet on top of their back. All right, let's get this going.
This guy. So as we're traveling down, I don't know how close Cercer is. It's like, okay, guys. So I read this book called Robin Hood, and I feel like
Sorcerer's
we
right with
could.
you.
Oh, hey, Cercer. Hey,
Hello.
do you like the king?
He is our king, and he has done quite well for us.
How well has he done
Quite
for you?
well. What has
Yeah.
he done for you?
He made all of the buildings letters. It gives it's made a great brand of the kingdom. People come from all far and wide to come to the Alphabet Kingdom.
Do you have enough to eat, sir?
Oh yes, quite a bit to eat. Yes,
Are you
What about-
a liar, pants on fire?
I pride myself in being a noble knight, and
That's not what I asked.
What
you.
if you
I
what
don't
if you
lie.
didn't want to be a knight anymore? What if you told him I don't want to be your knight anymore? What would he do? Would he get
I-
mad at you?
I would get my severance package and then I would leave.
God damn it.
Severance package.
Yes, it's a package that I used to sever off one of my hands for him. It comes with all the different supplies to hold up and then saw it off. And then once I get the severance package, I cut off my hand and then I give it to him. And then I'm free to go. But it's my left hand, so don't worry about it.
That doesn't sound very good at all.
Well, of
Or
course
is
he
it
needs
like-
to take a little bit from me. As a knight, I sworn my life to him, and if I was to stop, then I would need to give him something to show how that I really mean to me leaving. But that is the way things are done in the Alphabet Kingdom.
How do you think?
It's not the way
How do you
things
think, like,
should
the-
be done.
How do you think like the peasants or those people who are giving him foot rubs feel about the king and stuff?
Oh, I don't talk to peasants.
Okay, yeah.
Makes
All
sense.
right.
You're a sir.
Yes, as a knight, I can only talk to other knights.
We're not nice.
What if?
Are we knights?
Well, you are quite special, children. As you guys start walking through the courtyard right now, you are quite special. You are the bookmarks. You will have power beyond power. You will be able to slay dragons and other creatures. You will save lives and change kingdoms. And hopefully you'll look at our kingdom in favor and not be like the other adventurers who had brought this kingdom to ruin at one point or another.
What
Kind
did
of-
what did they do to bring ruin
Oh.
to the kingdom?
Oh well, they'd taken over the kingdom. They'd used their might and magic to overthrow the last ruler until they had enough fun, I guess, with the kingdom and moved on, forgot about us. And this new king had come in and taken the place and changed things around, shifted it about, made the alphabet kingdom and started shaping everything in letters.
That when
Sounds
he
like you
implemented-
need a better form of government.
Maybe. But I thank you, soldier. I thank you, good adventurers. The door's open. And leads you out to the street. And if you want, I will, because I feel so close and so attached to you, I will give you horse.
Horse? Horse? Oh, what did you?
Horse.
No, I said horse. Like it's the name of the horse that drew the cart.
Horse, the horse.
You see the horse kind of like wave at you as he's like smoking against the building, kind of like
Oh, his name is Horse.
Yeah.
yes,
Horse the horse.
yes, and he will
Horse.
draw carts and take you around wherever you need to go.
Can he draw other things? We never asked.
He can draw many of different kind of vehicles. Yes.
Transportation units, yeah.
Horse-drawn motorcycle.
What's a
That's-
motorcycle?
Yeah,
But
what is a
I don't know. I
motorcycle?
read it in a book.
Interesting. Well, I bid you good day, adventurers. And if you ever come across and you ever need my help, please let me know. And I, sir, will do my best to help you.
thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I look at as soon as he leaves, I want to see the nearest peasant person walking by, sadly.
Cool. He walks back, the gate's shut, and you quickly grab the first person. It's actually a teenager, probably like 15. He's just walking down the street.
Hey, fellow adult.
Oi, what
Do
you
you
got
think
there?
that I was wondering if like money makes people happy and content with their lives?
Yeah, I could use some money. Give me some money.
Your accent like changed between the time I was talking to you.
Sure it did.
He's a peasant. He doesn't know how to talk properly.
What you talking about?
That's very rude later. Okay, cool. I grab a handful of the gold pieces and put them in his hand. Do you feel happy now?
Yeah. He takes the gold and he's like, "Hey." Oh, he's just like holding it close to him, like covering around. He starts walking off, and you see someone be like, "Hey, what you got there, boy?"
Oh
Nothing. Hey, he starts running after him, and you see them kind of getting chased. And that is where we're gonna end off the night, watching that boy get chased.
no! Oh no!
Montana, you made it so real.
Oh wow, did I? Welcome to They Could Be Heroes, everyone. Thank you for watching. You're all lovely people. I've been Montana, and this has been. I'm Montana. You can find me at Montana What on Instagram, at Montana What 2 on Instagram. You should follow and like us on Twitter, which is They Heroes. You can find us there. They Could Be Heroes on Instagram. They Could Be Heroes podcast on Facebook, because dear God, it is so hard to find a name that goes all across all mediums. But we're doing our best here. Cool, and that's me. And this has been.
I'm Danny. I'm Masquerades Fox on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the things. And I have all my voice acting stuff at Danny Meager VO.
I'm Pixie. You can find me on Twitch under Manic Pixie Kitten. Kitten is 4 letters, Kitn. Or you can find me on YouTube under Pixie Kitten, again, Kitn.
I'm Tallmark. I used a fantastic website, Montana, called Namecheck, which you can type in a username into, and it'll show you if that name is available on all the different popular platforms. Which means I am Tallmark Music on every service and every site, and even tallmarkmusic.com. And email me at tallmarkmusic.com. And find me on things. I play music, and I'm funny. Kind of. Sometimes people think I'm funny.
And I'm Sarah, and I have a dog on Instagram at Hiccup the Tiny Dog. And that's it.
Cool. Thanks for watching. You're all dope people. I love you all. Please, let's all be friends. And that's it. Goodbye.
They could be friends. Hey, I stopped it.
Cool.
Yay!
I forgot that it was on me to stop it. So it was a slight moment.